G'day guys, Ron here from Osborne Digital Marketing. Today I'm going to show you carpet cleaning SEO. I'm going to give you the ultimate guide to SEO for carpet cleaners. So let's jump into it. All right, so for you to be able to do carpet cleaning SEO, you need to be able to record everything. So you need to have a checklist like this. Now, this is a carpet cleaning SEO checklist. Everything I do in the SEO game, I do it from SOPs and checklists because honestly, there's just way too many moving parts for you to be able to concisely just wing it. It's a bit difficult. So essentially, I'm going to walk you through how to do all of this step by step. We're going to look at the Google Business Profile. I'm going to introduce you to some new things Google's doing, so the local service stuff. We're going to introduce a little bit of that. I'll explain that and the Google Maps. So we'll do the old faithful. What we need to do from here is I need to get this stream and move this tab down here just so I can see everything that's going on. Now, if you would like the link to the carpet cleaning SEO checklist, link is going to be down below in this video. It's completely free, guys. Like, you can access all of this massive, awesome spreadsheet for free. So it's just going to be in the link below. I can see that I've put it correctly into the chat. So it is in there. Now, notification for the stream bot. Awesome. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to start the campaign. So let's just say you own a carpet cleaning business and you're trying to figure out how to do carpet cleaning SEO. Where do you start? What do you do? Well, the first thing that you would do is focus on your target keyword. So as an example, I've just put in carpet cleaning for the target keyword because I want to be pulled into my local results. Now, if you're, let's say you're in Fort Lauderdale, you're in Miami, you're in Las Vegas, wherever it may be, you can place carpet cleaning Miami, carpet cleaning Fort Lauderdale, carpet cleaning Pompano, wherever it may be for you. However, today I'm just focusing with carpet cleaning. So this is going to be my target keyword. Okay. So this is how the checklist works. So let me just open up my notes. So I've got this so I can run along concisely and I'm not yammering. It's been a while since I've been live, guys. So if you have any questions or anything like that, just throw them into the chat and I'll get to them when I can. And yeah, I'll keep looking at it throughout the presentation. So with carpet cleaning SEO, ideally, we want to start with the target keyword. What do we want to go after? Just covered that. So for us, carpet cleaning. All right, carpet cleaning is what I want to go after. You can use a geo modifier if you want, so you can add it to. You could add Fort Lauderdale, or if you're based out of Miami, if you're based out of Las Vegas, New York, wherever it may be, wonderful Sydney, wonderful Brisbane, wherever it may be, you can enter in the keyword there. Now, for the purpose of this carpet cleaning SEO video, what I am going to be doing is I'm going to be showing you the stuff on what you need to do basically with one keyword. I'm not going to go through carpet cleaning Fort Lauderdale, carpet cleaning Miami, carpet cleaning Pompano. It'll just get too long and this video is going to be long enough as it is. So what I would suggest that we do is we crack on to the next things. Now, let's just say you're a business, okay? Let's say that you're the average Joe, you've got the average carpet cleaning business. Where do you start? What do you do? The first thing that you need to do is have a look at your website. You need to review the business. Now, for me, obviously, I'm not working with a carpet cleaning client right now, so I don't have anyone that I can show you as an example. And to be honest, 90% of the clients say they don't want to be on a YouTube video, which is fair enough. So what I will do for the purpose of this video is I'm going to pick out someone that's not doing too well, someone that should be performing quite well. So I have done that. I've just quickly grabbed these guys here. All right. Now, the reason I've done that was because I found it very, very interesting that you can see my geolocation pin here. So this is my pin. All right. Now, let me just, sorry guys, just getting an error message on this wonderful thing. I've got to love streaming. It's fantastic. Okay, why is that saying that? All right, maybe that volume's a bit better for you guys. G'day, Dave. How you doing, mate? All right. So in this situation, you can see that this healthy home is right near me. Yet for some reason, when we throw them into the map pack or throw them into maps, they're way down here. You can see that they're right next to me. They should be being displayed like the first one. Just the geo should be enough. So I found it quite interesting that they're not being pulled in. Why is it that Google doesn't trust them? So this is going to be the business that we use, these guys. All right. Now, I am not affiliated with, I am not working with, I have nothing to do with this business, nothing to do with them at all. So, but this is the company we're going to use. Okay. Now, let's get a crack on. So you want to have a look at the website, and I'll just run you through a few brief points on carpet cleaning SEO from a website perspective, but we'll touch on it later on. So ideally, when you're having a look at the website, you want to scroll through and just get an understanding of how it's structured, because structure is very important in SEO. So it looks like they're definitely trying to hit it with a lot of content, perhaps too much content on a home page, and that could be diluting their message. Because something that's important to consider with SEO is homepage is about brand, not necessarily about advertising and trying to push content for all your services. So just having couch cleaning is sometimes just enough as a button and then linking off to the actual couch cleaning page that you want to rank. So let's grab this. Let me show you how to use this checklist. So first thing you would need to do is come over to the home page. Now you're going to see all of this information here. So as you go along, you can just tick and flick, because that is what's required. So you can enter the name of the business, the domain. So obviously, if you know your name and domain, throw it in there. Now the total keywords, backlinks and citations and authority score. This is what we're going to start looking at. So we want to jump into this. We want to actually have a suss of the domain profile. How are we actually performing? So right now we're going to go through and we're going to do a quick review of the carpet cleaning website. So to do this review, you're going to need something like SEMrush. You can use something like Shine Ranker. And I apologize for the slow internet today, guys. But you can do... you can use things like Shine Ranker. You can use other tools that are quite cheap to have a look at this. What does Uber suggest if you can't afford the SEMrush package? So you can throw that into here. And what we're doing now is we want to see what keywords are they ranking for, what backlinks do they have. They have so far nothing. Okay, $99 carpet cleaning, best vinyl floor cleaner. Okay, so as you can see, it's pretty understandable why Google isn't ranking them. Okay, it's probably not the best case for me to utilize, but and this might be you might be in this situation. You might have a young website. So let's just use this example, because to be completely honest, someone that does already know SEO, a lot of things are immediately wrong. They don't need to watch this video for. But if this is your business, if you've launched and you're a couple of months old like these guys, and you might be sitting, hey, I'm showing up on Google, but I'm not up the top when I'm the closest. Well, let me explain some things that need to be put away. Now, as you can see here, there's drips and drabs of traffic, three bits of traffic a month. Now, they have exploded up in keywords, which is a good sign. So that is a good sign that they're getting picked up for keywords quite quickly. That's always a positive thing. You can also come down and have a look at the keywords down here. This is how SEMrush operates. If you want to watch a video on SEMrush, I've got one of them. You can jump over and check that out. But ultimately, what we want to look at right now is the actual authority of the site. So as we can see, there's 0. Now, you can use DR, Moz's domain rating. You can do, Moz's domain authority if you also want to use that, not Ahrefs. Or you can use the authority score in SEMrush. Does it all matter at the end of the day? No, it doesn't. It just helps provide an indication, because at the end of the day, what matters is referring domains and the amount of content you have. Really, all that matters in SEO. So if you look at that stuff, this is just a little bit of a idea. If you see that all of your competitors have a 10 authority score and you've got 0, you know something's wrong. Same with organic search traffic and backlinks. So what we want to do is let's come down and have a look. So we're ranking for 57 keywords in the US. Our authority score is zilch and 0 backlinks. So you want to have this, you want to throw this into your information here. 0. Now, citations will come to later on in the video. I'll show you how to do them. And authority score, you can throw as 0 as well. So it just really will tell you immediately, there you go. Okay, this is how well I'm doing. That's essentially what you want to be doing. You want to be doing a quick review of the domain. So from there, we want to start identifying the keywords that we are ranking for. So let's come back over here. So back to SEMrush. Let's view the keywords. So you'll click view keywords. Like I said, in any other tools, if you want to view your carpet cleaning business keywords, then same thing. There'll be something where you can view all of the keywords. All right, so here we go. Here's all of our keywords. Okay, these are all of the keywords that we're currently ranking for according to SEMrush. Okay, according to SEMrush. Always remember that, guys. This is just the tool. It is not the gospel. This could be wrong. Okay, so we want to export that data. All right. So we want to export all of that data. And then back on the SEO checklist, we can come back over here. We can go to keyword research. So the tab keyword research. Now you can see that we've got this stuff up here, keyword position. Let me open this up and I'll copy and paste it in. And again, might be a little bit slow, but just deal with a wonderful internet, guys. All right, so we've got keyword position, previous position, delete that column there. So it's search volume, keyword difficulty, and cost per click. Yep, let's grab that. Copy this. Now, whenever you're performing any type of carpet cleaning SEO, it is important to ensure that you're seeing where you're beginning from. Okay, you want to make sure that you have a good understanding of the current state that you're at, because you're setting your foundation. If you don't do the correct foundational setup for your carpet cleaning SEO campaign, it's going to be a waste of time. This stuff is really starting to take time, guys. So you want to do it right from the get-go. And the benefit of looking at your keywords is you can start to see what you're being rewarded for immediately. Okay, you can start to look at keywords that have significant amount of traffic. That brings profit to your business. Do not go after a keyword that has high volume and you get 1 lead from. Go after a keyword that has like even 10, but you get 10 leads and all of them are a few $1,000s worth of work. That's a smarter option. That's a business option. Focus on that. So don't always just chase the numbers. Start to look at things that will bring the most revenue to your business, that you earn the most profit on. Very important concept. So let me just close down this. All right. So from there, once we've done that, okay, we want to audit the Google Business Profile. Now, this is quite important. Now, I'm sure some of you maybe have not noticed. Check this out. So as you can see, when I throw in carpet cleaning into the browser, and then I'm introduced with what looks like the map pack, actually isn't the map pack. It's the local services thing that Google is slowly starting to roll out. It's not being talked about. I haven't found much information from Google about this, which is quite interesting. But as you can see up here, local services, not maps. So it used to be maps that would be displayed in. Now it's showing local services. Why is this? Probably because Google wants to start squeezing extra dollars out of all of us. They want to have maps as a separate thing. This is another thing for businesses to be displayed on. That's my personal opinion. I think that's what Google's actually doing. So as you can see, this is very similar to maps, but just slightly different. So what we're going to do is actually focus on ranking in the map pack, because people will look for you by the maps. So this is maps. As you can see, Google/maps/search, and then the keyword. So now, same thing. if I have a look here, and again, I should be ranking number 1, pulled in immediately, but I'm not. This business is here, okay? So this business is here. Other ones that are further away, all the way over here, are ranking before the one close to me. So we need to check out why this is. So on your SEO checklist, what you can do is you can go through and like, all right, we've done a quick review. Now let's look at the Google Business Profile. So we're looking at the required reviews, services. We're trying to figure out all of the stuff we need to help make our Google Business Profile earn us some traffic. So you need to come down to the tab that says Google Business Audit. And then as you can see here, we've got a lot of stuff here. Now there's enough for, I think it's 5 slots. All right. Now I would, in all honesty, at least do 3 businesses. I'm only going to do 2 for the purpose of this video, but you should be trying to grab 3. Now I'm going to grab the top 2. I'm not grabbing these guys because that's paid for. As you can see, they've not earned the right to be there. They've just paid for it. So I'm going to grab these guys. Because they're doing exceptionally well. And throw them in there. And the reason I'm grabbing the name, guys, before I do, don't need that reason I'm grabbing this name before is because I want to have this stuff just in case the SERP moves. So as you can see, I'm being dragged and pulled and all of this all the way around. I don't want to lose this information because this was the organic results. So I'm just throwing this in here. Now I know my competitors. Now if anything goes wrong, I can be like, all right, well, I can go directly to the competitor. That's why I do it that way. So UCM. All right, let's go back to them. Let's get rid of this. All right, UCM. All right. So these are the guys that they're killing it. They're doing really, really well. So what do we need to look at? Well, we need to look at the categories. So how many do they have? Average rating, total reviews, total posts, total images, Q&A, products, and services, which are further down the line here, and post frequency. So let's begin with the main category that they have. Okay, like what are they listed for? Now, to see this stuff, you're going to need a tool like Plepper or GMB Everywhere. I'll have links. I believe the links are actually on the SEO checklist, and they'll also be in the video. So I add them afterwards. All right. So these guys are doing exceptionally well. So what we want to do from here is we want to have a look at the categories. So you can either see it on GMB Everywhere or you can see it on Plepper. Now, it's saying that there's 4 of them. Let's grab all 4. And say 4. Okay. Average rating and total reviews. What do they have? Total reviews is 29 and rating is 4.7. Total posts we'll come back to, guys. Now, images, Plepper has stopped working with images sometimes. So 265. Okay, 265. Now, some people have said Plepper's stopped working because that local service thing, guys, like I don't know what Google's doing there, but I personally think what they're going to do is move it into like, they've seen how well Yelp and all of them do. And they're like, wait, how do we monetize this and set it up like that? I have a strong feeling that that's the direction the cheeky Google's going in. So it was 258, I believe. 265. 265. Now Q&As. Excuse me. Q&As. Okay, it doesn't look like they've got any Q&As. Doesn't look like there's any Q&As at all. Zilch. Now, to view products, services, and sometimes posts now, it's Google. This has been the way for the last, like, you can watch my videos from a year ago. They have been moving in this direction where you're not always able to see the services and the products online. So what you need to do is actually send it to your phone. Send it to your phone. And then that way you can suss it out. So you'll actually need to send it to the phone, like you can see here, and have a look. So this is where you can have a look at the services. So you'll be able to see all the services. So how many services they have here. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see this or not. I mean, next to impossible to see. But you can actually go through, and that's where you'll review all of the services. You can look for any Q&As if there is, because maybe you'll miss that. You can look for posts as well, because sometimes posts are actually hidden too. So as an example, doesn't look like that there's any posts on here, but on here there is. So that's the thing. You want to have a look at all of it. Services. Okay, well, we've definitely got no products. Now I'm just going to wing this, guys, because for the purpose of this video, I'm not counting out everything, but I'd say there's probably about 10, 20, 40, 50, around about 60, 65 services offered. Now, total posts and post frequency. So Google, after 6 months, will stop showing posts, but they'll show it on the mobile. So I can see it, but the last one was back in 2022. All right. Now, one way, I'll run you through it anyway, because posting is quite an important thing. I think that, like, these guys haven't, but maybe because they've built up that trust in Google. So what I've done now is I'm running a post audit with GMB everywhere. This is really, really important. As you find more competitive niches, you do want to be posting quite frequently. Okay, so no posts available to audit. However, if you were to look at that stuff on your phone, you're going to see posts from April, March, January, all 2022, by the way, guys, all the way back then. 2021, few posts. So how would I view this? Now, because I haven't posted in that window, it's not being picked up here, I would leave it as 0, because for this SERP, perhaps posts aren't as important, let's say, as a backlink. So I'd leave it as 0. I'd leave it as 0 and just as 0, because what's the point? Honestly, what's the point? Like, stuff from ages ago that Google doesn't even count it. So let's have a look at the RK. Let's suss these guys out. Okay. These are the guys we want to have a look at now. All right. So how many services do they have? They also have 4. Okay. So very similar categories. Let's go 4. Rating and reviews. 29, 4.7. That can't be right. I had 28 and 4.8. Okay. Yep. My bad, guys. I read that wrong. No, Plepper's not updating. That's what it is. Okay. Why is that not doing that? It appears that Plepper's not been updating. That's what it is. Tools, guys. They let you down. Okay. So that appears what's happened. It appears that Plepper has not actually... So Plepper was originally selected on RK and it's just frozen. So the data I've entered, except for the post stuff, is for RK, as you can see. So Plepper's not moving. Perfect learning example, guys. Like, this is why don't always trust the tools in SEO, because these things go wrong. Like, they go wrong. So let me just paste all this in here. Let me delete all of this, because we know we had a look at the correct profile. So we had a look at UMC. However, when it comes to this, Plepper's not worked. Plepper is literally not updating. which is extremely painful. So see, simple things like that, guys, you can get your numbers wrong. But good example, because it's not working. So let's not rely on Plepper then. Plepper's gone. See you later, Plepper. Let's have a look with GMB everywhere. So we're going to have to count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they've got 6. And if we copy it like this, we should be okay. Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. Because we're just trying to gather that data. It's not as pretty as obviously how Plepper's laid it out for us. But yeah, it's not working. So we also don't want incorrect information. I have no idea why it's doing that for us. Let's do a refresh and see, because we do want to see the image count. Hey, there we go. Okay. Address is hidden. So 28 and 4.8. So 28 and 4.8. So it just appears Plepper was stuck, guys. 4.8 and 28 reviews. Images. How many images do we have? Doesn't appear. So again, Plepper's not looking good today, guys. I can't refer Plepper or recommend it to anyone today. Yeah. Now, when it comes to counting the reviews, do you want to count them? As you can see, I'm just scrolling through and going, okay, it's a fair few. Okay, it's a fair few reviews. How many would I say? Do you want to go through and count? Like, you could, but I would say there's probably at least maybe 50, 60 here. Like, as you can see there, 50, 60. Would I count if you're paying me to do this for you? Yeah, I'm going to count. We're going to count it, but this is a YouTube video. So let me just run you through the stuff that's important. And you can count it if this is your direct competitor. All right. So the other thing, posts. So we can have a look at posts. We can have a look at the other stuff now. We can have a look at this on the phone. So let's do that right now. Sorry, we've already looked at these guys on the phone. So we did have a look at the posts. Plepper's throwing me in disarray. All right, we want to have a look at RK. So RK is the one we want to have a look at now with the posts and everything else. So, and now because we're over in this area, the SERP has messed up, hence why we do this, guys. This is why, because this will happen to you. Like, this will genuinely happen to you. And this is the type of stuff, like, don't rely on Google, don't rely on the tools, don't rely on anything, because when you're doing carpet cleaning SEO, things are going to go wrong. That is just, yeah, essentially the fact of the matter. So let's have a look at this. And again, you'll need to do all of this stuff on your phone. So let's have a look at the services. How many have they got? Okay, they have very little. 8, only 8. So they've got only 8 services. Doesn't appear that they've got any products or anything like that. 0. Q&A. Did they have any Q&As? No, it doesn't look like it. It doesn't appear that there's any Q&As. And it doesn't look like post frequency. It looks like their last post to within 2021, guys. So when I see that, like if I was doing, like if you're looking at doing SEO for carpet cleaning, right? What I would be looking at is all of this. So I'm starting to gain a bit of a picture. I'm starting to understand what's going on. So the way you would interpret this data is you want to start having a look at your at least top 3 competitors. I'm only doing 2 because you'll get it after 2. So down here, you'll see in the carpet cleaning SEO checklist, this green line. Now this is median, right in the middle. It's not the average, it's the median. Reason I like if you're doing statistical analysis, guys, median, what's the middle? What is the point at which this is the point where it must, like, this is a need. if it's met here, then it should be okay. That's why I like the median. So what we get to do now is look at all of these numbers, okay? Start to understand how many images, total reviews, average rating, categories. We can look at this data here and go, okay, let's input our own data. Now, what you want to do, so what we're going to do now is have a look at a grid search. So a grid search is essentially this bad boy here. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to look for the business, which was Fort Lauderdale carpet cleaning. I think it was Healthy Homes Cleaning and Restorations. Let's grab that. So let's go search. Healthy Homes Cleaning. Healthy Homes Cleaning. Now this tool right here is called Local Falcon. So essentially what it's doing is it's going to depict how well we are ranking in a specific location. So as an example, it'll show us how well we're doing in our immediate area compared to how well we're doing elsewhere. So no, it's not playing ball with us. Let's go back here. Let's go here. Let's go up here. Cleaning, carpet cleaning. And I know this isn't the most exciting video I've ever made, guys. Apologize for that. But this is SEO. Boring stuff. All right, here we go. This is their name. Healthy Home Restoration. There we go. That's these guys right here. All right. Let's grab this. So we want to throw this into Local Falcon. Now, I do recommend Local Falcon. I think it's the most reliable out of all of the tools right now. I've got a mate that's developing an actual tool. So when Reese is finished with that, I definitely will be having a test of that and recommending, if it works well, guys, I will be recommending it out to everyone. But it doesn't appear that this is showing. Perhaps they recently changed their name or something like that. Sometimes, like if it's as you saw, like the profile's only been around for a little while. And again, that's the thing, Google will sandbox you. They're not going to let you rank over someone that's been there for years, because how pissed would we all be with Google? All right. Yeah, this appears to be upholstery cleaning, carpet cleaning service. Here we go. That's where they are, right there. Right in front of my eyes. Apologize, guys. All right. So as you can see, these little dots here, right? They depict if someone was, as an example, down 15th, I think that's 15th Avenue. If they were standing in this location, Googling from their computer, whatever it may be, there'll be a number. So it'll come up as, let's just say, maybe 1 to 20 is the maximum that it'll go. I can make it smaller. I can make it bigger. Let's do 2 miles out, 2 mile radius, and you can make it as many grids as you want. This grids obviously are just more dot points, guys. So we can start to have a look. We can start to head down south near Hollywood even. Like we can go bananas with it. So let's throw in the keyword carpet cleaning. All right, because that's our target keyword. So let's throw that in there and let's run the scan. So essentially what's going to happen now is it's going to run through and actually drop pins. So if someone was searching in those locations where those little dots are, what's happening is it's going to say, hey, you're in position blah if someone was here. This is a fantastic tool because you want to know how you're ranking in the maps. This is really the only way you can test how you're ranking in the maps. Only other way is by if you've already in the map pack, and then you'll get hit on if you're using Rank Tracker or even SEMrush keyword tracker, then it'll hit and say, hey, you're in the local map pack. But that's when you're in position 3 and upwards. So it's, you're in position, you want to know what you're doing wrong and monitoring the campaign if you're anything below that. So that is something important to consider. So while we wait for this wonderful thing to get done, wait for results. So as you can see here, it's just starting to pull in that data. So that's what it's doing right now. So it's starting to pull all of that information in, and it'll be shown with numbers. So that's how well we've ranked. So let's just wait for that, because that is g'day from Brazil. How you doing, mate? Hope you're doing well. Thanks for watching me. It's a long way away, but thank you. How's the weather over there? As you can see, it's starting to load in. So if you're in the golf course or in the park over there, and if you're up here, 20 plus means like you're gone. You're nothing. You're not even showing on that first page of the map results. Like, that's bad. That's bad. You can see here they're in position 15. And I would like to show you one that is closer. It's saying that they're ranking number 1 here, which is quite interesting, because when I have the pin drop right there, I'm not seeing them as ranking number 1. But as you can see, it's completed now. But as you can see, you've got all of these points. All right. So this is where you can come through and have a look. Okay, who's killing it? Who's doing really, really well for carpet cleaning SEO? Who's winning all of my target keywords? That's something that you want to have a look at. So Local Falcon is what I use here. It's fantastic. So let me close down this tab now, because I'm done with that. So your performance, how would you rate that performance? I would say it's pretty poor. So that needs work. That needs a lot of work, which is the grid search. So poor again. Now let's have a look at our categories. Same process, exactly the same process. How many categories do we have? We only have the one category. Is that why we're falling apart? Is that why? Is that a contributing factor? So one category. And what you can do is you can put that category in here as well. So if you wanted, you could just copy this bad boy right here, carpet cleaning services. Throw that in there. Now, average rating, total reviews, same thing. Average rating, total reviews. So we've got 13 and our rating is 5. Fantastic. So good rating, but just not many reviews. 5, 13. All right, total posts. Are we doing any posts? Let's have a quick little look. Yep, there's a post there. So as you can see, this is how the post is going to look, guys. Like if it's relevant and active and recent. So yes, there is a post there. Now the post audit, we can run a post audit on this. Would I? Yeah, I would. If I was you analyzing yourself, yeah, I would. But I saw that my competitors don't have it. So I'd be like, yeah, we've done one. But to me, they're not running anything. It's not as important as spending my time on creating guest posts or something else. So post frequency, let's just do this. Total images. How many images do we have? Because I believe that's going to be a ranking factor. Image count. We've only got 6 images. That is if Plepper's right. So we've only got 6 images. All right. So 6 images. Q&A. Do we have a Q&A? Anyone asking us any questions? And again, we're probably going to have to look on the phone for this, because Google being Google. Doesn't really look like it. All right. Looks like donuts as well. Now, products and services. What have we got? So let's have a look at these guys. Let's have a look at these guys. The home. So same thing, guys. Sending it to my phone to suss it out on the phone. Always good to have a look. Like, most people are going to use maps on their phones. They're not really going to be doing desktop searches. This is definitely set up by someone that sort of knows what they're doing, because it's set up in a way that's, like, I can tell. So it's probably about 50, I'd say maybe 25 services there. So we've got, I didn't see any products. I'll just double check that. But I didn't see any. No, it doesn't look like there's any products at all. No, donuts. Okay. So if you're doing carpet cleaning SEO, this was your carpet cleaning business, and you're like, oh, well, what do I need? Well, here you go. Here's the answers lying right in front of you. Guys, with SEO, it's very important. Don't try and reinvent the wheel. Google is literally saying, hey, do what these guys are doing, and I'll put you in that spot. It's literally that simple. It's not that simple, but you get the idea. So we can see, okay, well, the median categories is 5. Like 5. What do we have? 1. All right, I'd be changing that. I would be adding the additional couple. Seeing what is exactly the same and adding those, definitely. So average rating, we've nailed that. We've got 5. But as you can see, median reviews right in the middle, like we need 28. We need 28. And again, like I said, it's 2 numbers, guys, I'm working off. I'm not working off 3 competitors, but you get the idea. Total images. Well, I need at least 165 just to be in the middle of the park. I've got 6. Got a long way to go. These things are very, very important. Services, 25. Well, how many are there? 36. All right. And again, 2 numbers, guys. You can see that one's 8, 165. That's going to skew our numbers. But you can see we've got 25. Okay, might be all right. But a third competitor will help iron that out and tell you which way to pull it. But that's what you want to be looking at there, because it's quite insightful. As you can see, it's quite insightful. Now, the next stage, like what we're going to jump through now when we're doing carpet cleaning SEO, is we're going to start doing all of the organic competitors. So even though we've looked at the maps, we also want to check organic. We want to see who's doing well in our area for carpet cleaning. So obviously you're going to have these cheeky, wonderful people. Do you want to include them? Nah. You want to go straight to businesses. All right. So look at businesses that are doing well in that area and just grab them. So again, for this purpose, guys, I'm only grabbing these 2. I would grab 3 to 5 at least, because you're going to get some good, like you'll discover backlinks, you'll discover keywords, you'll discover content ideas. It is good to grab a few more. Don't go crazy with it, because you'll just go insane. But you can start to look at this stuff. So these are the guys. These guys are doing well organically. All right. Okay. They're doing well organically. So what we can do is we grab them. We come down to the tab that is competitors. So competitor name. So we want to throw in the domain there. And you can either have this long extension if you want, or we can just literally get rid of it. Because you can look at the root. You can look at all that actual page. Now, we want to grab their name, so their actual official name. So let's scroll all the way down, because normally in the footer, they will have their full name. All Green Carpet Clean. All Green Carpet Clean, because it's either All Green Carpet Cleaning Services or All Green Carpet Clean. Now, the reason that getting the right name is quite important is because depending upon what they advertise themselves for in Yelp and everything like that, it matters. It matters. We want to ensure that the information we're pulling is relevant. So All Green Carpet Cleaning, I reckon, doesn't really sound right, but it's what they've got. So I'm going to go with All Green Carpet Cleaning Services, like they have displayed in their logo. It's All Green Carpet Clean. Can't really see that. All Green Carpet Cleaning Service. Which one do we go with? You can roll with both, but you get the idea that I'm pointing at. Now, what we want to do from there, all right, what we want to do from there is grab their information. So what's their authority score? What are they, like how many keywords are they ranking for? What backlinks, like how big is their backlink profile? That's what we want to suss out now. So let's get rid of this, because you want to know, marvelous. You want to know how big your battle's going to be. Let's go to the root. Let's have a look at the root. Because whilst Google ranks pages, guys, Google is, if you have a powerful website, they'll just slap you up there. They'll just be like, yeah, take it, mate. Take top spot. So you might be sitting there pulling your hair out going, what's going on here? I've got better links. I've got all of this. The old mate's killing me. What's going on? Just because the website's powerful. So as you can see, they're doing quite well. So authority score is 27. They've got basically 1,200 keywords and 5,500 backlinks. They only got 600 referring domains. So, and we'll cover this later. But as you can see, it's quite substantial. It is quite substantial. So let's have a look. So total keywords, I'm putting in 12,000, sorry. Total pages, we'll grab that as well. Total pages, total keywords, total backlinks, 5,500. Total citations we'll do later on, guys. Total pages, let me show you how to do that. Now, you'll need something like this SEO Quake. Now, this is a SEMrush extension, or you can do it two ways. I'll show you with SEO Quake. I have to reload the page because I disabled the extension because it causes me dramas. But, all right. Have a look at that. All right, so let's have a look now. Click back on the extension. Error. Fantastic. Thank you. We maybe do a hard reset. Let's clear the cache. Let's see if that picks it up, guys. I reckon that'll work now. No, this is not working. Fantastic. Got to show you the other way. All right. So the way you can check how many things Google has indexed, simply go site, semicolon, throw in the domain, and then boom, 4,600 results. Fantastic. Okay, fantastic. All right, so basically you've got to have a small website. All right, very small website, tiny website to beat these guys, and you'll be fine. I'm joking. That's a behemoth. All right, same thing again, guys. These guys here, what's greenest carpet cleaner? Good on them. All right, fair enough. So same thing, domain in here, and exactly the same principle, guys. Like when you want to try and grab the name Oxy Fresh Carpet Cleaning, let's just double check, because you will see like people will put Oxy Fresh Franchise Co. Inc. So a Barnett Enterprise Corporation. So these are all the types of things that you want to be aware of when you're doing this type of stuff. So Oxy Fresh franchising. So it's obviously a franchise, and you can tell that, like I said, you come down to the footer. Normally people display the actual information. You can see that down there, and that's important for you to know, because you'll be sitting there going, "Oh, these guys have nothing." But it turns out they're a massive franchise corporation that own all of Florida. You know, it's something to always consider. Oxy, why is this in white? Oxy Fresh Carpet Cleaner. I think it was Oxy Fresh Carpet Cleaner. Oxy Fresh Carpet Cleaning. All right, so Oxy Fresh Carpet Cleaning, done. Same thing. Grab this bad boy. Let's do the same thing. Let's see how big they are. Subfolder. Look at the root. All right, so they're paying for ads, and they're doing exceptionally well too. So yeah, they're doing real well. 19,000 keywords, like damn. 3,000 referring domains. Get the checkbook out, guys. Get the checkbook out. So if I saw this, all right, like this is what's really good for you. If I see all of this, I'm sitting there thinking, wow, it's going to take a lot of effort, a lot of time to rank this carpet cleaning business. So what would my suggestions be to a client that would come to me? I would go, well, for us to win the organic results, we need to be hyper local. Very, very local. Like as you saw, those are behemoths of sites. So how do you beat a behemoth? Like look at this, 12,000 results. It's insane. Huge websites, guys. Like 12,000 pages indexed by Google. Right, so what do you do? How does the average carpet cleaning business compete with these behemoths? You focus locally. Really drive down on the local stuff. Do not try to go, I'm going to take over all of Florida if you don't have that budget. These guys would be dropping serious money to get these results. Okay. So what you need to be doing is focusing specifically on Fort Lauderdale, on Hollywood, and up north to Pompano. That's it for the time being. You win those areas first. So you'd be creating a couple of service pages and focusing on ranking in the map pack, because you can rank well in the map pack. Like you saw that UMC, the all the way out west, and they were winning when we were right there. That's what happens. That's how it works. If you're powerful in your local area, you can win anything. So now that we've looked at the competitors, what we want to do now is do a keyword gap analysis for these carpet cleaners. Now, it's obviously like we're ranking for like 97 keywords or 57 keywords, and they've got like 12,000, 19,000. It's like, yeah, there's a bit of a gap there, guys. It's pretty straightforward, but I'll show you how to do it anyway. I'll show you how to add it. But normally when I do these videos, I'm not going up against Walmart and all of those guys in Costco, basically, of the carpet cleaning world. So what you would do if you're going to do a keyword gap analysis against these guys. All right, so let's go back here. So we're going to need their stuff. I will trim it down, guys. I'll trim it down so it just copy and paste for me. Makes it a bit easier. Now, so let's copy that out. Let's get all of that out of there. We're going to need to shut that down. Let's grab this. Let's grab our domain. Bang, bang. Let's do this. All right. So that is not the one we want. We want this one. That's us. So all you're doing is adding in all of the information. So you're adding in your competitors. So you go on SEMrush, you go keyword gap analysis. You throw it in here, and I'll run through it quite quickly, guys. I won't waste the time on this. This is very valuable for you to do though. So let's say you did have the time. You've either got the time or you've got the money, and you'll farm this out to someone like me, or you'll be doing this yourself. So what you want to do, as you can see, I've got I've got myself, and then I've got my competitors in it. Again, you can add up to 5. I would recommend it. And then you can go compare. And essentially this is looking at keywords that they're ranking for that we don't have. That's a keyword gap analysis. Very, very important when it comes to like doing SEO for carpet cleaning, to have a look at this, because there's going to be keywords in here that we're like, oh, didn't think about that. So you can have a look. We've got the shared here. We've got the missing. We've got untapped, which is almost 30,000. But missing, weak, strong. We can go through it all, and you can start to see. As you can see, you got the behemoth of OxyFresh, and then you've got us right there, that little blue dot. So there's going to be all of these things, right, that we're not ranking for, that they're ranking for. So couch cleaning service. Oh, do we not have a page on that? All of these types of things are keywords that we could go after. So that's how you can look at it. Now, obviously, there's going to be things like Seattle. Like we are not in Seattle. We don't care about targeting Seattle. That's fine. But what you can do is, I'm not going to do it because these are behemoth lists, and I'm not losing the internet connection. But you can export that data, and then on your SEO checklist, come down to the keyword gap and paste that into this section here. Okay, so paste it into this section here, because then you'll be able to go through and filter the data. Now what we're going to do is we're going to perform a backlink gap analysis. So very similar to the keyword analysis for the carpet cleaner, but backlink gap. So you want to just left-hand tab right here, guys, click on the tab, backlink gap analysis. All right, so same thing, exactly the same principle. All right, we're looking at the backlinks. Now, Very important. This is very, very important. You want to try and match the same footprint that your competitors have. Why? Because that's what Google's telling you to do. Google's saying, I'm ranking these people, so I expect this to be there. So BBB is important. Bob Villa, this is apparently important. Now, the way you look at this and the way you read this is a couple of things. All right, so firstly, we want to look at matches. I've only put in 2 competitors, but if you would put in 5, this is a fantastic tool. If you can see that all of your top ranking competitors have that backlink, go and get it. Beg, borrow, and steal to make it happen. All right. So you can see here, BBB. All right. My competitors both have it. I don't. You need to get in the link graph. If Google's going to rank you for carpet cleaning, you want to try and get in that link graph. So as you can see here, they've got 7 links and 41 links. Do you need to sit there and be like, oh, how do I get, at least 7 links from BB? What do I do? What do I? Don't stress. You just need the one. The main thing you need to focus on is the referring domain. So you can see that these guys have 3,000 links from yellow pages. Oh, all right, fair enough. But as you can see, they're getting a lot of links from yellow pages. They're getting it from super pages. Like, oh my goodness. Even for consumer data standards.net, a lot of links from there. All right. All of this. Do you need to sit there and get 11,000 links from these guys? No, you don't. Just try and get the one. Try and get the one link from super pages. Okay. Just try to get on there. That's a backlink gap analysis for a carpet cleaning business. You want to make sure that you're emulating what your competitors have, because then Google's more likely going to trust you. It's just how it works, guys. It's just how it works. So what you can do, same thing, export the data and paste that into your carpet cleaning SEO checklist in the backlink tab. All right. So you can paste that in here. Let's get back up the top. So same thing, paste it in there. That way you've got all the data in one spot, and you want to have a point at which you start. And as you're going along, you can tick off, hey, I got the BBB. Hey, I got the super pages. Hey, I got this, like tick, 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 all the way down. Because this is honestly the most painful part of SEO, is getting those exact links. You need them. You need those exact links. Now, the other thing. So once we've done all of that, let's jump back to the SEO checklist. So this is where you can go, okay, I've finished the Google Business Profile. I've looked at the information here. I've reviewed my competitors, the top 3 in my area. I grabbed all of that, reviewed the website, and now I need to review it on Google. So what do I mean by that? Well, grab your keyword like I have. And where are you? I've not spelled carpet. I did it, guys. I apologize. Threw an R in there. There we go. But still the same. So anyway, they knew what I was talking about. Thank you, Google. You want to have a look and see where you're ranking for. Now, as you can see, I believe that this us right here. So the way you can check where no, it's not us. The way you can check is just simply go onto this. Make sure you have go into the Google results page. Let me get rid of the maps as well. Don't need that open. And just go Control F and look for your website. Okay. Now I have this set up to the top 100, like 100 results. Now, the reason you're looking for your website is to try and see, hey, where am I ranking? Because even though a tool like SEMrush, a tool like Shine Ranker, a tool, whatever tool it may be, will say, hey, you're doing really well for this, you might not actually be showing up. Look at Google. The best thing is to do incognito, different browser, all of that. Grab the wives, grab the boyfriends, whatever it may be. Grab their phone and suss it out. Grab their computer, go incognito, so your browser history isn't recorded. Like, you should be clearing your cookies, doing all of that. But that's a good way of just double checking that the tools are accurate. Like you saw before at the start of the video, Plepper led me down the wrong path. If I did not catch that, I would have inaccurate data and I would be building a campaign focusing on the wrong things. That's how easy it is to get things wrong in carpet cleaning SEO. So that's something that you want to do. So we've reviewed that. Let's come back. Now, core web vitals. I'm getting this question a lot lately, and I've been talking about it a lot. So Google Core Web Vitals, is it a ranking factor? Yes and no. If your competitors have fast websites, you absolutely must have a fast website. That's why I use Oxygen Builder. I use Oxygen Builder, WordPress Oxygen Builder, because it's the fastest, it's lean, it's sexy, it's good to go, right? But when it comes to your heavier builders like your Elementor, your Wixes, like those heavier things, they're slower to load. Now, if your competitors' websites are fast, streamlined, and you're not, well, if you're able to get all things the same, but their website's faster, who's Google ranking? Well, the faster website. Google know that speed, and they've directly stated back in 2018 that speed's a ranking factor. So, yes, it is important. Now, to test your Core Web Vital, you can come across over here. So Google Core Web Vital, and grab this bad boy right here. Okay, click on that, it'll open up. I'm not opening up because it will crash the browser. It will cancel this session, but you can test your competitors and test yourself. See how it all goes. Okay. Now, schema validator. Schema to me is very important. Some guys in my game don't think that schema is that important. I do. I think schema is very, very important. So what you can do is go across to the schema validator link. You can jump on this bad boy. This will open it all up. And again, like this is a free thing. We want to grab our business. Okay. We want to paste it in here, and we want to see if there's schema. Now, if there's no schema, that's a little bit concerning. So schema is essentially search engine language, right? You're talking Google's language. You should have it on there. Just grab a sip of water, guys. All right. And also, guys, I'm coming pretty much to the end of this. So if you have any questions, just throw them in the chat below and I'll answer them at the end of the video. But as you can see, there's web page in here. So they've just got web page. We've got the address. So web page logo. Okay. So it's not really business place. All right. They've got the address here is part of Fort Lauderdale, is part of any other organization. No. So there's schema in here, but it's shown as web page schema. It's not small business schema or business organizational schema, which it should be. It should be small business schema. You're telling Google, hey, I'm a small business. This is what I do, and this is what I'm about. So yes, it is important to have schema. Check your competitors as well. So go across and grab your competitors, see what they have. Emulate what they're doing as well. Now, it's important to not spoof the locations and do all of that sort of stuff because, like you saw before, that Oxy, they're huge. You don't want to be saying you're offering services in LA when you're clearly not. So, yeah, that's going to hurt you. Just talk about your location and the services you provide. That's schema. Schema, I have seen things go from page 2 to page 1 just because of adding schema. I'm an advocate for schema. It takes time. It's a massive pain, but do it because you do get results for it. That's my personal opinion. Guys will disagree with me, but I've seen it work on clients' campaigns and we've done nothing but add schema. So it works. Now, citation review. This is where we can review the citations. Now, if you're going more so, it's a bit hard because we're going against two behemoths. They're going to have a lot of citations out there. It's not going to be really accurate data. I'll show you how to do it anyway. Citations are important, especially if you're starting out like this business is. You need those trust factors. You need a Yelp saying, this is where I am, this is what I talk about, this is what I do. If you don't have a Yelp, you don't have all those other types of things, you're not on Mantra. It's like, what do you think Google would be looking at first? Where does Google get a lot of their data? From these directories. So by having all of this in place, you're just ensuring that you're found. Is it going to get you to rank number 1? No, not necessarily. But as an example, if our guy, so if they don't have the citations in place, That could be a probable cause on why they're not ranking too well near me, because Google just simply doesn't trust them. So what you want to do is jump the gun a bit there. Grab this. You either can have a look on a tool like Bright Local. Bright Local is a good tool for checking competitors. You do have to pay for it, but that's up there. You can go ahead and grab that if you want, or you can do it the free way. The free way, same with everything, guys. It's a free way. There's going to be pros and cons to the free way. So it was Healthy Homes, wasn't it? Yeah, Healthy Homes Cleaning and Restoration. All right, Healthy Homes Cleaning and Restoration. So what we can do is we come back here, and this is why it was important to grab the name. Healthy Homes Cleaning and Restoration. Healthy Homes Cleaning and Restoration. Yep. And now this is going to show us how many results there are. So as you can see, bang, there's their Yelp listing. There's their Nextdoor. There's their FB. Pop, 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 pop. It's putting in all the results for us, okay? As you can see, we've got 46 up the top here. So you can add this to your sheet. Now, when it comes to building citations, how many? Is it 100? Is it 1,000? Do the main ones. Get about 100 of your other smaller ones, you know, easy local, those types of smaller ones. And then what else do you do? Do you keep building citations even if you're a competitor? Like if we go down to our competitor, let's do the same thing for these behemoths, all green. Let's do the same thing. Let's paste in their website here. Go back over here. Like if they have 1,000 results, like what do? Like, are you going to do 1,000? No, like no. Get the main ones. Citations aren't what they used to be. That's definitely true. But I think they're an absolute must. Well, it's saying, see, this is interesting. So as you can see, that's why it's important to get the name right. All Clean Carpet Services. So they're All Green Carpet Cleaning Services. So service, like which name is right? Was it just all green carpet cleaning? Like they had displayed as well. Here you go. So this is how you can also spy on your competitors for other means as well. But as you can see, you can go through and start to have a look. It's interesting. Couple of bad reviews. More bad reviews. Maybe that's why they're changing the name. Get a new Yelp listing. See, these are the types of things that you get to see and understand what your competitors are doing. So not only do you win from an SEO tactic, this is a business perspective as well. Why are they getting so many after 500 or 400 reviews, right? If this is their business profile, they've got a rating of 2. They're doing horrendously. So you can sit there and go, oh, makes sense why they've changed their name then. So, and same thing here, All Green Carpet Clean reviews, Trustpilot, 3.1, 2 reviews. So that's something for you to look into to suss out what's going on there. So not only do you see that, you know, they have 47 citations, they're in a little bit of strife as well. So you now know this from your SEO side, but you can also utilize this for an effective business management and marketing campaign side. You know, you don't deliver these kinds of results. You give 5-star service. So it's not only about SEO. Always think about the end goal. SEO is to get you more business, to earn you more money and grow your business. Think about that. Always think about that and focus on that. So you can add your competitors' citations in here. So you could be like 47. Is it going to be accurate? I would look into this and see what's going on here because that's quite eye-opening. That's quite interesting to see what's happening there. So come back over to the home page. Same thing. All right, we'll check that out. Now, goes without saying, guys, make sure you've got Google Analytics and Google Search Console installed on your website. Very, very important to have that data. Track that data, understand that data. Google Search Console will massively help your SEO campaign. So something that I can't stress enough. Now, improve their website UX, so user experience and speed. So let's have a look at our website and I'll give some suggestions. Is it a nice website? It's not bad. It's not bad, but it definitely could do with some cleaning up because I feel like if we were to look at this on a mobile version, it's going to be a little bit ugly, to be completely honest. So let's have a look. So yeah, as you can see, it doesn't look too good. Yeah, it's not, doesn't really sit really well. And it's a lot. Like I've got to scroll a lot. Biggest thing is that I always suggest with local businesses, guys, got to have this stuff up here. Phone number. So this view services, drop that and change it to a call now. Like they had the call, but as you saw, that didn't pop up on when we looked at the mobile version. Whenever you're doing anything local, people want to speak to a real person. That's why they're looking locally. If they want to speak with a big conglomerate, they'll send in a contact form. But to be honest, I've worked with plumbers, lawyers, you name it, I've worked with them. And the thing is, everyone wants to speak with a real person. Okay, so it's important that you deliver that message. You deliver a real person. I want to chat with a real person. Give me that option. Now, book now might take me across to a contact form, but it does. I don't want a contact form. I want to call someone. Where's the number? What happens if I can't see this? What happens if I don't know to look there? Where's the number? Oh, it's down tiny here. Like, call now, call now, call now, call now, call now, call now, everywhere across your site. Anything you do local SEO, call now, call now, call now, call now. Like, here's another call now, call now, call now, call now, everywhere. So I was like, all right, I'll call them. That's the best thing that I could recommend for that site, and improve the design of it. It definitely needs to be a little bit more attractive. Now, picking the target keywords. So we're almost, like I said, guys, we're almost at the end of this carpet cleaning SEO ultimate guide to SEO for carpet cleaning video. Main thing is picking target keywords. Something that I would suggest is don't focus on keywords that have high volume like we looked at before. Focus on keywords that win you money. So let's just say you make $1,000. Let's just say you make $1,000 for carpet cleaning a mansion, right? And you're in Fort Lauderdale, which there's a lot of them around. So let's just say you have that keyword, you have that page, but there's 10 searches a month, but you make $1,000 off that. Competition is low. But then you've got couch cleaning Fort Lauderdale. There's 300 searches a month, but you charge $50 to do it. And there's a lot of competition. What's the best keyword in that scenario to go after? The mansion one. The mansion one. Definitely the mansion one, because you can do more for less. That's what you want to go after. You want to think about what will drive your business more money compared to what will get you ranking for volume. Because if you're getting $50, right? Let's say you are ranking number one and you're getting all of those calls. Let's just say you're getting 300 calls. You're not going to win all of them. You're going to spend a lot of time on the phone where you'll get 5 calls for the mansion carpet cleaning. Win 5 bits of work, $5,000 worth of work for 5 phone calls. So always think when you're doing SEO is, I find like this is the business coaching and consultant coming out in me, is that a lot of people in this industry do just focus on the keyword volume and that type of stuff. Like, don't do that. Go after the stuff that'll win your work. Now, you're going to have supporting content. You're going to have to cover all bases. So yes, there will be a lot of nonsense in there, but focus on the stuff that will really drive you revenue. That's the thing that you want to focus on when you're doing carpet cleaning SEO. I can't see any questions in the chat, guys. So I assume, thank you very much for coming along to watch the video. It's been awesome. I've enjoyed making this carpet cleaning video, and I'll be doing a lot more of hyper-focused SEO type of campaigns for every type of business. So as you saw, had a couple of months break doing my live streams, but I will be back every single week around this time. I'm going to try and smash them out this year, get a lot more live streams done. I do have a YouTube video suggestion sheet. If anyone has any suggestions and would like to see any specific videos made, simply leave that in the comment. I'll make sure that that's in the comment section. You can go on there. You can say, hey, Ronnie, I want to see a video on dog grooming SEO or towing SEO, whatever it may be. You can put that information in there and the team will go through it and we'll sort of filter by popular demand, I guess you would say, and we'll create those videos. But guys, I hope you've enjoyed this. You should know how to do carpet cleaning SEO now. Your business, like, you should be all across SEO for carpet cleaning. So I expect to see your business's ranking, and I expect myself to have a hard time when I'm working with some carpet cleaning companies. Have a lovely day. Cheers.